I heard someone ring the doorbell
Okay.
at this hour. No.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's my mother-in-law. Yeah, just dropped off meds, and then her dog Dash. Dash, if you're watching this, fuck you, bro.
I did. I hear some nasty rumors. I hear he pees and poops in your house.
Dude, he peed like 10 seconds they were here. Like not even that. And he like pees. It's like it's enough that we're taking care of the puppy that's already peeing everywhere. And it's like you're just you get by because you're cute, you know.
Yeah. You get by because
Oh,
you're a puppy.
it's like every 30 minutes or to an hour you need to like take the dog outside. But sometimes I'm just sitting there watching TV and I forget.
No, I get that. You just walk out and you're just like, oh, it's been 4 hours. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like, okay, let's walk around and find the wet spots.
Do I do it barefoot or socked?
Doesn't matter.
I
It
think
just
it does though, because like, don't get me wrong, like yeah, you're getting pee on your foot.
you're ruining a sock.
Yeah, wet sock sucks ass. Wet pee sock sucks even more ass, dude.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Go barefoot. Like,
yeah,
like
okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Go
yeah,
barefoot.
yeah,
Agree.
we're on the same page.
I get you now. I could not imagine that.
Yeah, it's just pissed me off. I guess she didn't know that we're doing our own Thanksgiving, like not involving family or anything. So she didn't know about that. She asked me, "What do I want to do for the turkey? Am I gonna smoke it, or should she just, have the oven ready or something?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, we're not doing that."
I don't know. We're not doing shit.
Yeah, kind of awkward, but still, it's like it is what it is.
Yeah. No, hey man, power to you, dude. Take it back. Take it for yourself. You guys are family.
Yeah, we're staying strong over
Yeah.
here.
Stay strong, Holmes.
Limited contact, staying strong.
I mean, I've lived in contact. I love my family. I do like need to see them a little bit more, but it is nice being like a distance away where it's like you don't have that like vicinity obligation.
Yeah, you're lucky, dude.
It was really nice seeing him this past couple days. Like went back for a funeral, and it
Mhm.
was really nice seeing everybody. It was really good, and it was a super quick trip. Literally one night. Drove back last night. Dude, literally beat the storm by like 30 goddamn minutes.
Goddamn nut hair.
Do we literally get like everything inside? Like there's a little tinkle on the glass, and sit down and like just kind of like, and then all of a sudden we're just like, what the hell is that? Damn, it's raining. I'm just like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'll add like the old person comments and stuff being like, "Shh, we needed it.
We do.
This rain, we needed it."
We do. Not at once.
Yeah, not a big ass fucking cyclone.
Yeah, that
God damn, bro.
I don't know how many of you all grew up with like backyards that your parents just kind of let go to where it would like in the summer, like at least for us in like the Central Valley, it like turned into like hard ground to where you could literally have cracks in that bitch. It would just be weeds and cracks. So where you literally pour water on it and it would not absorb it because it's so fucking hard and compact dirt. That's what this shit is.
You got a fucking desert in your backyard. Welcome to the A2J podcast. I'm your host, Axel. This is my co-host, John.
What up, G's? I'll carry you both down the stairs right now. Let's do this.
All the women were in the kitchen.
I never said they would do things. It's the camera live.
Gonna fucking lose it, dude.
So it is longer, which I mean, I get.
Rod and peas. Love you, Graham Yam.
And then there was one or two where I was like,
He needs to fight people that aren't in their prime.
First 90 days, they're just like, unfortunately, you'll be fired.
Growing up, every storm, the trampoline's over the fence. It's gone.
Dude, I'm so glad we didn't have that. I wonder how they're doing now because they do have big gazebos. But I'm pretty sure they're smart and took down the tarps. Once that's done, it's fine.
As long as they built the gazebos right, it shouldn't be a problem. Right?
It's fine.
Right,
Yeah.
John?
Yeah.
The gazebos are fine, John, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow in local news, gazebo impales neighbor's family.
Oh god.
All four posts coming through a wall into the living room. And it's
Individually
just
seeks them
yeah,
out.
yeah, it's out the chest.
I don't know how this one made it. It, like, literally went down the hall, made a right and a left.
It got little Billy. He was playing Roblox or some shit.
Is that still a thing? I never even I wasn't even like, oh, I was around for it, but not
Yeah.
I didn't play it.
I've never played Roblox before, but I know it's a really big thing. And unfortunately, it's really big for kids.
Blocks, right?
Well, the way the game is kind of like made, it's just like crack cocaine for kids.
Kids are sociopaths. I admit, like, we were all little sociopaths up until like
Oh yeah.
20s, mid 20s, when you like something just clicks in you, or like, like at least at like 18, like a lot of people hits younger, but
Hmm.
at the same time, it's like 20s where it just clicks. You're just like, oh, other people matter.
Yeah, well, your worldview is like in a really small bubble. Like that's your worldview is like your grade. So like, you're in third grade. That's your worldview. Everything is third grade stuff.
Yeah,
And you going through high school, it's all high school. And you're just
that's
like
true.
everything that happens to you is like the biggest problem in the world.
Yeah, and no one's ever gone through it. I'm the first one to go through this shit. No one else has. No one understands me.
I remember everything was a big deal, but
That can literally be a separate podcast by itself.
yeah, I get weird talk. I don't like talking about too much about high school days. It was a bad time.
We're done and done. We've moved on. I got my plaque.
Yeah.
I got my thing.
Once you get your first like major like multi-$100 bill, that worldview breaks apart.
Yeah. You're like, oh, fuck. Who's this FICA bitch?
Yeah.
Why she take so much of my money?
What the fuck is a credit score?
I mean, what is a credit score?
Yeah, higher the number, the better the person is.
Okay.
Chinese government,
Don't they actually like have like, if you don't have good credit, you can't go certain places?
It's their social credit score.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah.
It's more intense than our credit score. Dystopian future.
Let's look at this from an outsider's view in. Like, we grew up with having a certain view on China and shit, like, but they get some shit done. Like, for like, at least like they produce a lot of shit for the world, but it's a lot of slave labor, a lot of bullshit. I
I
don't
thought
understand it. So like I enjoy their culture. I just don't understand their like the modern of it. I'm just like,
yeah.
they seem cool.
Growing up, I thought China was kind of rad.
I loved it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of politics involved, and I'm not the guy to be talking
We
about it.
dipped we dipped our toes. Didn't work.
Yeah. If we can give ourselves a couple of minutes to research a topic, then yeah.
No, dude, we have to just on our toes.
Yeah, let's just talk shit about China. Come on.
That's what we're really here for.
Your
No.
average height size is fucked, bro.
Yeah, fuck. God damn it. Now I don't know where to fucking go from here, you bastard. No, I'm just like thinking about like, oh, what are the cool things I could say about China to bring it back? Kung Fu, dude.
I don't know.
Who has always been there at our lowest? Chinese food. Who has always
Dude,
been there
yeah.
at our poorest? Chinese food.
A Christmas Story always made me want to have Chinese food for Christmas.
I want to go fucking dig it out, but we do have a Christmas Story cookbook that
Oh, that's
has
sick.
a recipe for the Peking duck. Or they call it, I think it's they do call it a Chinese turkey. It's what it's called in the book. Imagine using that as an excuse. It's what it
Just
says in a book.
reading hella old novels.
I heard that Leonardo DiCaprio say it in a movie I've really enjoyed him playing in.
In the Django.
In the Django, however you say that name.
I think it must be on Netflix or something because I've been seeing a lot of Instagram reels and stuff.
It's either on Netflix or YouTube free movies.
Isn't
That
that so funny when a movie gets on like a streaming service like
anything.
for free, and it, all of a sudden that's like the content you're getting in the short form stuff.
No, for real, anything I, like, see, like, I, like, start seeing, like, multiples of in short form and I, like, enjoy 'em, it's like, "Oh, fuck, let's check the fucking usual suspects," because it's just been, like, post after post after post after post, like, by 5 different people.
I saw 5 Django Unchained reels just today, and I was like, "Damn, I really want to watch Django now." Yeah, I was like, "It's got to be on one of these streaming services." Oh, sorry, I keep burping. Fuck.
Hey, man, calm your
Ugh.
gastric bypass, dad.
I just hate it because I'm talking, and then all of a sudden it just hits me.
Don't, man, it just proves our age to everybody. We don't have to prove nothing to nobody.
This goddamn fucking camera keeps popping in and out of focus. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, John. Gonna fucking lose it, dude. It's fucking pissing me off. Next episode, I gotta look into the fucking settings of this goddamn app for
Dude,
only.
turn off that autofocus, dog. Click on your face. Click on your face or something.
It wasn't this bad before.
It's
I
not.
can't I can't, and my fucking I usually have like a little phone app thing that so I can like share have the phone screen on my computer screen and like control it. It's not working today and I couldn't get it working. I was like I paused like the stuff that I was doing to like troubleshoot it and it was like there was nothing. It
Hey,
was
man,
done. It was cooked.
have you tried turning it off and back on again?
I did not do that. I did turn off like the apps. I didn't turn off the device.
When's the
Yeah.
last time you turned off and turned off your device?
Shut the fuck up, John. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, man, you went to the school for it. I thought that's like number one thing they teach
Mm,
you in that school.
fucking
There's
can't
like,
wait
hey
till you're
guys,
in.
one and only thing, one and done. Turn it on and turn it off.
I can't wait till you go to fucking male guy school and I'm just making fun of you. Like, oh fucking more ads, John. Huh? Why don't we fix this? Huh? I'm not even signed up for this bullshit. Never been in this store once. Here they are.
You put your email somewhere, dog.
I'll snap a picture of my mail lady. Oh, do you know this chick? since you're a male person, you all know each other.
Oh fuck, dude.
I was thinking about all the funny shit. Like a person that delivers our mail is nice enough. She's just here to get her work done, and
Yeah,
I respect that. But I
yeah.
thought it'd be funny just to be like, "Hey, do you know John? Oh, my buddy just got a job delivering mail."
Up in Fort Bragg.
Yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, which area in Sacramento?" "Oh, no, Fort Bragg." She'd be look at me so fucking stupid.
Don't you guys go to like the same office and then just pick up your place and then go for the day?
Yeah, don't you guys go to, like, a main office? Like, you'd probably see him in the big Sacramento office, right? Like, where they have the big mail sack.
Delivered by the store. But
Yeah.
so we do have Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah, we do.
I was like, so
Christmas too.
fuck, dude, I know. Like, I'm, like, thinking about the good and bad of, like, starting a new job is, like, cool, I might actually have money for Christmas, but then again, with my job is, fuck, everybody's delivering shit for Christmas.
You're gonna be delivering your own fucking items, bro. That's
Dude,
sick.
I like, it's gonna be rough at first, like,
Yeah.
I've done, like, 12, 15-hour days. I've never done them outside.
Delivering furniture in weather sucked ass. It was the worst.
I'm lucky that it's not gonna be that bad. There's gonna be some heavy things, yeah, but it's like parcels and like shit, like up to 70 pounds, like up to where I can try to move it myself.
Yeah.
But so it's like at least it's not heavy ass people's furnitures into people's houses. Try not to track mud into those people's houses because you have wet feet. Or if you
Yeah.
guys had precaution for that, be like, hey, we got saran wrap that we're going to put down all over your house. Don't
No,
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
we would not put on booties or anything. It
No.
was just like we would just go in, be like, if they had problems, we'd tell them like, "Hey, we'll wipe off our feet real good." But you delivering mail, I mean, like you said, packages are way lighter. You could just be in the car for some of it.
Technically, most of it.
Yeah. Are you gonna be in, like, the mail truck for most of it? Like, if it's raining, you
As
just, like, mailbox to mailbox?
as they made it sound, yes, but I will have to get out at some properties in some places because
Mhm.
like, as I'm a rural, however you say that fucking word,
I don't wanna say say because 'cause I'll fuck it up.
carrier carrier assistant. So, like, I'm, like, the male's helper. I am not like, I don't think I'm expected to take my own vehicle, I think I'll be getting one. It is, like, part of the thing that you sometimes you can use your vehicle. But, yeah, no, I'll get to learn how to drive a right-handed car. That's gonna be fun and interesting. Like, I'm
Yeah,
much more or less the same. Kinda cool, like, I will see how it goes. I might fucking like it since I'll be on, like, the opposite end of cars. But then again, that's also another part I have to think about is I don't have that room on passenger side in a sense, like
mhm.
cutting corners and stuff. Like I'm not going to have that on that side. It's going to be on my inside. And also mail truck. Those things are boxy, and I hear ours pieces of shit too.
That's what I've been hearing about for years is that they've been trying to upgrade those things forever, but, like
We do have like they do have um like it's pretty technically a sprinter van, but
yeah,
I can't remember who makes it. Like she said it, and like I'll learn how to drive that, and then the bigger truck there. Like I'll learn how to drive all the vehicles that they're required of us. So
they're like, "As long as you don't crash, you'll be fine."
pretty much that. And if it's first 90 days, they're just like, unfortunately, you'll be fired. I was like, that's kind of understandable. If
Yeah.
you can't make it that bad, then you're kind of fucked. And they're like, I would say that accidents do just happen. And she's like, be careful though, because you are coming in at a very bad time. Like it's going to be wet, it's going to be raining. She's like, our motto, you're going to have to deliver. I'm just like, that's fair. I was
Well,
like, dude, whatever. Just throw in some headphones, get some decent rain gear.
deliver them frozen turkeys.
All right, swinging back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys have any family Thanksgiving traditions that you guys do, or that you try to like uphold and like
Oh,
try to would like
man.
continue?
Nah, not really.
And then since if it's a nah, do you have any that you want to start?
If I had kids, yeah. There's some that, like, we kinda do. Me smoking the turkey is kinda like the tradition. There's not really any, like, external traditions we do besides, like, the food process. That's kind of like a just a labor of love, I guess. What about you? Like, you got any, like, actual traditions?
Uh,
Because I don't have
yeah,
anything.
yeah, no, my family did. We would always get together, go up to the grandparents, and all meet together. And then once we got up there, all the guys would go golfing, and we'd go play this like small little 9-hole course, like 5-10 minutes away from my grandparents' house. Have a good time, and then come back and chill, watch football, watch the parade. They had a really big like social. They're really big. My grandparents are really big social people, so they had a very sociable house like
Mm.
style house. So they had like a bar, a open living room, like two separate open living rooms, a
Oh,
back
cool.
room that we used pretty much like it was a kids' TV hangout room, while all
Yeah.
the adults hung out in like the main kitchen bar.
I wanted to ask, did you guys ever do like, what gather around the table, "What are you thankful for?" Deal?
Yep. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like our family was so big, we'd literally have two, like a kids table and an adults table.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where,
Never experienced that.
yeah, like to where, like, yeah, we would have to talk about it like all the tables, whole goddamn process. Like it definitely like de-evolved over time, and to be like my grandpa would just like say a poem of something he was thankful for or something like that, and it was good. But, just growing up, you're just like, I got work in 5 hours.
We never I wanna remember if we've done any traditions, but I've only known that we've did the what we're thankful for once, and, the kids table thing, I've only experienced it when I married my wife, and we've, like, gone to external family, like, Thanksgiving with all the Mormon family, they got all the kids, so there definitely is the kids table. I was kinda like the only real traditions that I've really witnessed, and it's all been like external factors. It's never been like our own home. Um Jesus, I'm sorry, it's not that exciting. I have a cool story I like to tell about Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, what's that?
It was sometime in probably 6th or 7th grade. One Thanksgiving, every other Thanksgiving in the past has been like oven turkey, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the only time it's hasn't been dry is when doing the brine became super popular.
I think that is why I became a dark meat fan, because it was the juiciest.
The breast always dries out.
Mm.
Um, but so this year, I remember my dad was like wanted to smoke the turkey. He had welded together some rebar into to make a like a holder to hang the turkey
Yeah.
into. We had this old oil drum that we would use for bonfires and to burn trash. This was out in the cuts. So
Look, dude, I washed it out with hose water, calm down.
it burns off. It's fine. So so he starts a fire in it. And I just remember that Thanksgiving, my mom was so pissed off. I, I don't know about what. It was just like she was mad that he was cooking the turkey or something. And then that turkey was the best fucking turkey I've
Yeah, 'cause it
ever
had
had.
all that fucking plastics melted into it, all that shit,
I
dude.
Dude, that was the first, like, smoked turkey that I can remember. If I
Yeah,
had it before, I don't remember it, but that's the one I remember.
that kinda is like a tradition from your dad.
Yeah, because
Like, it
now I that's all I if I'm doing a turkey, I'm smoking the turkey.
do you
It's
think
like
every time, like, your mom just feels like it's like a little jab at you? She's just like, "Ah, cooking it like a father, ah."
No, if I were to, like, bring that up, yeah,
Of
but
course,
if
yeah.
it's
So, yeah, I've never cooked my own turkey. My grandma, like, always made a mean turkey, but yep, nope, dry breasts.
yeah.
So, I would always go for, like, the leg and thigh meat, like, I'd be the one over there, like, getting the dark meat, and everybody's like, "Hey," I'm just like, "Fine." I'll grab, like, one piece of fucking breast. I'm just like,
Mhm.
smother
Yeah.
that bitch in gravy.
I should say my mom can make a good turkey. I don't wanna just douse her in, like, the flames.
That's the one thing, like, I, like, mean to say about food, like, just because it's dry does not mean it's bad.
She just needs to understand that before she learned how to brine a turkey, she was making shit turkey. Okay, mom, if you're listening to this, alright?
Yeah, Axel's mom.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah. No, I don't stand by
No.
those words. I don't call
Love you,
anybody's mom.
mom. And I can't even remember who made turkeys throughout the
You know how
years.
many moms watch our podcast? Come the fuck
So it could have just been my grandma making shit fucking turkey, stupid bitch. Rot
rotted
in peace.
yeah,
Love you, Graham Yam. No.
gram yam.
Oh man. That's probably bad. That's probably bad.
Little
That's a
bad,
bad
little
joke.
bad, little bit, but hey.
I this is one of those moments where I wish I had my siblings around me, like my older sister. And
So,
I can't remember any fucking Thanksgiving right now besides the one I hosted.
is there anything like you want to start doing on this day? Because that then like this is a whole like other side's quest we can get into is like should we even be celebrating Thanksgiving anymore? Because it's like should we be like I mean we should be teaching it because it's like but we need to teach the correct way of what happened.
Yeah, not the fucking way I was taught throughout school, right?
Yeah, they're like we'll just leave this out, this out, that out.
The fucking art projects back in elementary school, dude, like making pilgrims and Indian cutout like puppets, like
Yeah,
holding hands in front of a Thanksgiving dinner.
I don't know. I was stoked being Indian. I remember doing that, and I remember being stoked.
You don't know any better.
No. So, like, I don't like that's the thing is, like, I don't think we should stop doing, like, certain stuff like that because, like, I was stoked for it, but th we just need to be fucking better and shit and, like, actually, like, teach people about it instead of, like, glossing over it like it never happened.
I don't think we should be teaching like having kids do pilgrim hold hands with Native American plays.
No, I agree with that, like, if it's in alright, let's say it's an instance of celebrating somebody of that culture.
Are you just saying celebrate, like, the actual history?
Yeah, yes, and, like,
Okay.
say if, like, you're doing, like say we change, like, celebrating Indigenous People Day that people do
Yeah.
instead of Thanksgiving, like, me and my lady have started kinda doing that. Like, imagine like, doing that, and then if they were dressing up, like, would that be bad? Like, I am automatically assume yes. 'Cause but at the same time, like, I, like, remember being the kid and being stoked for it, like, I don't remember, like
If I can add to it, I also, growing up, had the same type of teaching where I thought that Thanksgiving was an event celebrating a actual historical event of, like, Native Americans and pilgrims, like, having a feast together,
yeah,
and then that and then they were like, "Hey, we should do this every year," and, like, yeah, they all shook hands, and, like, there's the moment where, like, the Native Americans taught him how to grow corn and like, there was a whole harvest beforehand.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was taught in school. And like growing up, I was like, that's just how it was. It was like, oh, it's all hunky dory. And then you get like,
You know, History Channel came out with the Thanksgiving Day episode, and then you watch it, you're just like, "Oh."
so when do they shake hands? What was that movie? It was a Disney movie, Native American. Um, is like the Englishman came, kills his entire family as he like leaves, and then he comes back to all his entire tribe gone. And then it's just the English take him and they make him fight a bear.
Little Bear?
No, I explained that pretty wrong. Give me
I
a second, let me look it up. Oh, here it is. Squanto, a warrior's tale. At the end of it, they have Thanksgiving. It's so bad. And it's a
cool.
Disney movie made in 1994. Yeah, this it was one of those things where
Was that live
his
action?
yeah, it
Okay.
was live, yeah. Um so Squanto's the main character and it's like from what I remember, I'm pretty sure he got captured first, then he comes back to his tribe, realizes his entire tribe is decimated. Um he decides to go on a revenge montage, teams up with a existing tribe, and they're gonna fight the English, but then he realizes like, no, this isn't the way, and they decide on peace, and then they have Thanksgiving. Me as a kid, you know, I thought that was the Thanksgiving story. Mm. I feel bad saying that out loud, but
Hey, man, we gotta learn.
I think me and you should watch this movie together. Oh, it's a Disney movie. I don't think we'll get away with that in any sense of the word.
I don't think we can. Yeah, I think they would find out. They for some reason, they would see our podcast.
We could just do a riff track,
We can no, just clip it. We'll just like
yeah, maybe.
somebody out there, clip it for us, send it.
Well, there's fair use, which is like you can like take parts of things, and as long as you're not watching the whole thing, like in one take, and you're not uploading it. But we could do a riff track where we watch it and we only record like ourselves in audio, and then if anybody else wants to watch it, they can play the movie as we're riffing.
It's a watch along.
Yeah,
We'll just call them watch alongs.
yeah. um, what else? So we didn't watch football either. Well, some years we did, some years we didn't.
Yeah. No, we always watch football, always watch like the college games, always watched the Macy's parade because there was like four TVs in this house.
Always
So
had
what?
something
Yeah,
on.
because there's one or three, one in the bar, one in the living room, one in the kids' room.
My aunt and uncle, if they came over, they would put the game on, but they would put it on like mute.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys did that too?
Yeah, pretty much. Like unless like it was like once we were like eating or if like something else was going on, like someone would always turn it up, but it was usually on mute for most of the time.
I always thought that was kinda cool. Like, as a kid, I didn't understand, and I was like, "Dude, what the hell? Like, turn it up, like, I wanna hear the game." But then, now that I'm older and I don't really care about sports that much, I'm like, "Thank you," actually,
I
like
get it now.
yeah, I don't we you could just watch it, you don't actually have to hear the fucking announcers repeat the same goddamn shit over and
Yeah.
over again.
Oh, yeah, I know you guys just watched this guy run 5 yards, but you just saw him run 5 yards and get tackled by the same guy you watched him get tackled by.
The Cowboys are coming up their center. Ooh.
I mean, that's pretty much what all they do
Yeah.
is they're gay.
I was a Cowboys fan. That was, like, my team back in the day, but
Let's just move past this. I don't have time.
alright.
I don't have time to get into this.
It's just back when, like, you had Clay involved, so it's a different team.
Oh, you mean gay Aiken?
Dude, stop. Stop right now.
But, is there anything that you like, wanna bring to your table, and if you had a family moving forward, like, what you'd wanna do?
I think it'd be cool to, like, do, like, a small little, like, sporty thing because like, that was one thing growing up I wish we did was, like, a flag football or something or two-touch, something like that. That would've been sick, but, we never did because we never had, like, a huge family Thanksgiving get-together,
Yeah,
so
it's like we had a huge family, just none of us were, like, in that same age group of playing. Like, there was no, like it was just kids, like, 1 or 2 teenagers, and then adults.
you had, like, little Timmy up there and just fucking
Ah,
driving with your elbow.
dropping off the big balcony, holy shit, 30 feet down and oh shit, he's dead.
You ready for this, Timmy? Fucking perfect spiral right in his chest. Yeah, it's just on the ground. That was funny.
Nice throw, Uncle John.
What about you? You got any like traditions you want to keep alive or whatnot?
Honestly, like, I always enjoyed the golfing one. So, like, I would like to, but I'm, a poor guy, so disc golfing probably. That or just even just like you were saying, like, just, like, maybe getting out for a walk, bike ride, like, going out and doing something, but, yeah, it's just, like, mainly, like, to be thankful for what you have and everything in your life that you have because not far from losing it all.
If I have a son or daughter, I want to teach them reversal, like gender role type deals in Thanksgiving. Be like, if I have a daughter, I'm just gonna be like, hey, chill with the boys.
Shoot
Like,
the boys.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, growing up, in at least like from what I remember, is just like all the women were in the kitchen making everything fucking pissed off and stuff, and all the boys were just like in the living room swinging their dick,
Get
acting like
get hammered.
yeah, and fucking pounding beers and stuff, and just being like, I don't know how to make toast. How am I supposed to put together microwave stuffing?
Yeah, right? No, I agree with that one. Like, that and I just want to teach my kid how to do chores properly. Like, chores aren't a bad thing. Like, I grew up doing chores as punishments, like, so it's like now it's, like, hard like, it was hard to break that connection of, like, "Oh, just you just have to do it." Like,
It
that's just part
sucks
of
when
life.
you don't do it because it just piles up, and like now you can't do all the fun stuff
Yeah,
because you're depressed in your room. That's
but
kind of like the only traditions I really want to push, I guess.
I do gotta say there is one tradition I liked. I don't remember when we did it, but I loved the fucking one shot that you ran for us, the Thanksgiving one shot.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was such a fucking fun one, dude, like,
Yeah,
to this day, I still, like, think back on that one. I was like I think I'm always, like, chasing, like, one of those highs of early back in the day games where it's just
yeah.
new and fun.
I did a so to the viewer, I did a one shot using the Monster of the Week game system where they were fighting turkeys and just Thanksgiving fare all
Dude,
around.
it was fucking, goddamn cranberry juice or
Yeah,
cranberry, jam.
yeah, because like at the time there was some joke going around about like cranberry sauce being like the grossest thing ever or something. And
Yes.
I was like, yeah, I'll make that was my idea was like canned cranberry sauce is causing the issues. Like that's perfect.
I just remember, and it's like you keep on looking over at this one guy, and he's just on his 3rd can now. Because why does he like this shit so much? And then I just remember you getting, like, taken out by the monster and, like, thrown away, like, you're just like, "Dead, for sure dead, he's gone." And all of us being like, "We bounce and go look for you. We leave the monster and go find you."
Yeah, I got smacked, and to show the strength of what they were fighting, like I got launched like so fucking far. They searched for me, so I was like, okay, I'll let them find my body. And my wife was one of the characters in the game, like they're playing themselves. So my wife sees me dead, and she's just like,
Yeah.
no, just breaks apart, you know.
Dude, I know, it was such, like but it was so fun, like, playing ourselves exaggerated, like, just ourselves but badass.
Yeah, I remember that because like I had you guys make your characters and stuff, and you were just like, "Oh no, this was a different."
That was a different game, but I think I did the same thing as a joke at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, the joke is that in this other game system, you have to be honest about your ratings. So he he was putting his strength as like out of 5, he was like, "I'm a 4," and I was like, "We're like John, 5 is like godly physique."
This is a Gosling physique. What you talking about, Willis?
2 and 3 are like an average person, and then 4 is just like you've been working on yourself, you know? And you were just like, "I'm a 4. I'm a 4 for sure." We were, like, arguing with you, and you were getting intense.
Of course I was. I was attacked personally.
"I'm not a 4. I'm not a 4. What do you think?"
"I'll carry you both down the stairs right now, let's do
Yeah.
this."
"I can pick up a car right now. Let's go. Let's go downstairs."
It's power. Oh, fuck. But
Oh man, speaking of like out of shape though, did you see the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, bud?
dude, I can't believe we didn't open with that shit. It was great up until the Mike Paul and the Mike Paul fight.
Yeah, Mike Paul and Jake Tyson. I love it.
Like, I'm not a fucking boxer. I don't watch it. Like, I watched it every now and again. Like, we watched that YouTube streamers box like the last couple years, and that was been fun.
Creator Clash.
There we go. It seemed like Mike. Like, I get he's 58, but it
Hmm.
seemed like there was like very good opportunities where he could have thrown a punch and didn't. But then again, I'm not a boxer. I don't know, like, oh, that could have been an easy counter, whatever. But did you get to see Mike Tyson's ass though?
I did. I came in on the Amanda Serrano and Katie
Toronto.
Taylor fight,
Yeah.
and there was like an intermission break, and they showed clips of everything that was going on, and I saw
Yeah.
his ass, and I was like, "That's funny. That is."
Dude, I lost it because yeah, we just got home from the bar
Yeah.
and then
Tell me
we're
about
just
that. Tell me about that.
Tall Guy Brewing. Shout out to them. They have some great fucking beer there. And so we like get there, that's like on. So we're just like, oh fuck it, let's just like watch it. And like start watching and we're like kind of both getting into it. Have like a couple beers and we're just like, all right, like this is fun, but like let's go home and like chill. Like let's go like do our own thing. Get home and we're starting to make cookie brownies. So it's just literally
Yeah.
brownie bottom, cookie top. And as we're making those, like I'm out like watching that and going back and forth. And I just see him like having it. He's like, it's having a good time. It's gonna be a good fight out there. And I love you. I love you. And he like looks at I love you. And he kisses him on the cheek and then just walks away, just like just fucking ass cheeks, dimples on the side and everything. Like
Yeah.
just like in what? Just goddamn. But going back to the Taylor Serrano fight, I know you had some words about that. What the fuck? So did her coach. Her coach had some
Her
words.
coach was okay, that was what was annoying to me was the coach was, like, way too, like, talkative and loud about it,
But,
like
but that's how they are. Because they're the ones
yeah.
that do the talking. Because I bet you she probably spoke like barely any English, which is
No,
fine.
she spoke English.
She did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember at the end, she had, like she was, like, thanking her,
I
family
I'm
and her mom and stuff?
I missed, like, the end of the fight,
Oh,
and
oh,
I came back into, like, everybody, like, ye up in an uproar, the coach, like, yelling about something. That's why I'm just like, "What happened?"
there was some controversy because Katie Taylor, how she fights is when she like goes in for a clinch
She, like, leads her
and
head.
like yeah, and clinches and some other moves she would lead with her head. It's not technically a headbutt, but if you're trying to like if my thinking was that if you're trying to be smooth about getting away with a headbutt, that's how I would do it, I guess.
It definitely reminded me of Mike Tyson's fighting style where it's just like you come in and you're just like, yeah, bobbing and
Yeah.
weaving in,
Yeah,
and
he
she's just
does.
moving forward.
Yeah.
And like just so happens you get clipped because like I saw a couple of them and I'm just like, eh. And then there was one or two where I was like, that was
Yeah.
like a more of a like headbutt rather than like a like move.
So my problem was I was like iffy because I was like, okay, it seems like it's just her move, but it keeps happening. So I was like, she's fucking headbutting her. Get her out of here. Go on. But now that I had some time to compose, I was like, it's just her style. But there was that. There was the ref took away a point from her because of the headbutting issue because she had like she does her move, hits heads with Serrano, and she gets this huge cut along her like eyebrow. And so Serrano's still fighting with this big ass like gash wound on her goddamn face. It was like skin flap hanging and everything. It was like,
Yeah.
oh,
I remember seeing that and I'm just like, ooh,
yeah.
yeesh.
And then at the final couple rounds, I was kind of I was very surprised because one, Taylor was acting like super wobbly. Like
Mhm,
there was one specific moment I remember where Serrano gave it to her in a quick like couple jabs, and
mhm.
she was just like Taylor was just like kind of backing up trying to catch balance, but legs just wobbly as hell. On top of that, the last couple rounds, she was every time she'd get into a clinch, all her weight was leaning on Serrano.
Yeah.
All of that together, I was like, Serrano won. And then the points come in. It was like 96 to 94.
Mm,
Serrano has the 96. They give it to Taylor.
the fuck?
And I was just like, I was shocked.
Shit. Didn't
Shocked, I
realize
say.
my computer's been unplugged this whole time.
Oh boy.
Everything just went dark. I'm just like, why?
Yeah. That's why I was like flipping out because I was like, holy shit. Like, how does that happen, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. And I mean, that's just boxing for you because you have judges that see and miss things. And then you do have like the personal inflections of where like they're probably thinking of like, well, Taylor was the champion. Like, that wasn't a clean enough fight to get away with beating the champion. So we're
Yeah.
gonna switch it to Taylor's side. Yeah. So and like you hope that shit doesn't happen, but it definitely can.
When you were talking about the coach, so you probably came in like when the coach was going off, huh?
Yeah. Because he's like talking, I'm just like, what's happening? And then he finally comes in and says, like, what happened.
The coach, to explain that, went off. Not even it was during like they announced Katie won. They're all in the ring. They've all like shook hands and hugged and blah 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 whatever. And the spokesperson goes to the coach, Serrano's coach, and is like, "How do you feel?" I don't want to misquote him, but basically, one part was like, she plays dirty. Katie Taylor plays dirty, leading with the head, and she's a nice girl. She's a beautiful girl, but she can't be playing dirty like that. And then they were like, "Would you want to do a rematch?" And like, he was like, "Obviously, yeah." Blah blah. Blah. We'd have to see, but yeah, we want a rematch and stuff. And that like this, and you know what? From what I took from it, I was like, dude, this guy needs to shut the fuck up. I was just like, because my initial thought was what I told you was that I'm surprised that Taylor won, and that's all I needed. I didn't need the coach to be like machismo man, being like, "Yeah, she fucking plays dirty, and like she needs to watch out," blah blah
Yeah,
blah. Oh yeah, he was all like, "You look at all her other fights, all the other fighters get the same types of injuries. She's doing this. Everybody knows that she does this."
yeah.
And
The
I
like,
was
whoa.
yeah, I was floored because I was like, this is her coach. And like, if I don't know if like it's just part of the shtick to get more fights, but like if that was my coach, I'd be like, dude, don't don't start drama.
Don't fucking do that.
Yeah,
I mean, it probably is because we're talking about it.
yeah. I
Like,
mean, we're we're talking more about that than the headline fight
yeah. Well, I
because
mean, it's better. It was a better fight.
it was to
Dude,
be
like they fought hard, dude. Like I honestly like because they're like, oh, like I want the women's to move to like 3 minute rounds. I'm just like, I want it to be opposite. Let's move the men's to 2 minute rounds. I want to see
yeah.
them start going freaking haywire and just be like, yeah, 2 minutes, go.
They were like 2 minutes and 10 rounds, right?
Yeah. And
Uh,
men's were 3 minute 12 rounds.
oh, wow.
So it is longer, which I mean I get, but at the same time, just do more rounds. But I think that 2 minute round is actually pretty cool because it like you think about it, it's like, oh well, you have the longer rounds because so you could think strategy and shit. It's like I don't give a fuck about strategy. You're in there to fight, fight.
Wasn't the Jake Paul Tyson fight only it was 8 rounds and 2 minutes?
It was, but theirs is pretty much an exhibition round.
Yeah, but there was that stipulation that if they goes past 4 rounds, it's a pro fight.
Yeah, but that's for Jake Paul and his number.
Oh, it wasn't for Mike Tyson.
Well, it is. It's for either of them if they went
If
past
they
it
did.
because like Tyson got another official loss. Which I mean, why would he want that? Like, but then again, he's already inducted at the Hall of Fame for what he.
Tyson doesn't give a shit about that. I actually like watched something today where they're explaining like Tyson's lead up to this. Interviewers asking Tyson about, what do you think about your legacy? And he's like, I don't give a fuck about my legacy. I don't care. Like when I'm dead, I don't care what you fucking think. He's like, why would I?
Yeah,
I'm dead, I think him caring might have been like kind of a show. Also, kind of like, yeah, you would care. Like if you can win, like that's awesome. You show you still got it, but still, it's like 58-year-old, if you
Uh,
lose, it's like I'm hey, retirement's still on me, bud.
yeah. It's like fuck, dude. I'd fight Jake Paul for 20 million.
For
Like,
sure. I don't even have
yeah,
I'll just get my ass rocked and have brain damage. Live out my days on a lazy boy drooling into my lap.
go to the farm upstate like all the rest of the good boys my family had.
My wife will get me a nice cuck chair to be in the bedroom on.
God damn it, dude. Moving on.
Mike Tyson fight, right? So the announcer, he was the one that did the fight with Tyson during COVID, which I didn't know about. I wanted to find that fight because he kept pointing out a lot of things that were different from his fight with Tyson. And he kept pointing out, look at Tyson's legs. Look at his legs. Like they're
Those
dead.
legs.
They're not working. Like they're not moving with them. Like, and then that's all I could focus on because Tyson would be like just scooting around. And then all of a sudden, like every once in a while, he'll like get loose with it and do a little bobbing, or like he'll jump and like, switch legs and then
Yeah,
get back. And then he was just like, you know, pivoting and not
yeah.
moving his legs too much. And I was like, oh shit. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
no.
so what like but then again, it's like then you ask yourself, like, was that a show or like don't get me wrong, yeah, he's 58, but at the same time, like there's a lot of 58-year-olds and 60-year-olds that can do a decent amount of shit. It's like fighting's a
Yeah,
completely different game. Like, don't get me
yeah,
wrong, like getting hit in
yeah.
the face is no fucking joke.
Like lifting in a gym is different than applying lifting to like an actual object in the real world.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's kind of my argument against it is that
It's
um
different
when
type of.
yeah, when a 58-year-old wants to tell me like, "Oh, I could box the same as like Tyson." I was like, "Have you ever boxed? Then no." Like,
But Mike Tyson did box, and he's been constantly working out since then. Like it's not like he's probably like slowed down a lot since he doesn't have to maintain any kind of fighting shape. But
yeah,
like, dude, just like watching videos of him like training in the past, like I'm
uh,
scared of that guy.
but he had like 19 years off.
Yeah. No,
I
but
w-
like
I
it wasn't like training of him like training for fights. It was him like just training, like him as an old man training, like just
y-
like on like TikTok, YouTube, and shit like that. Like
like training for this fight
just no, just training, like because he just would train.
when he
Like
was younger.
no, like as an old man, like he would just like go. He would just go to the boxing gym and train. Like that. That was his workout, I believe. Like he'd probably go to the gym and do boxing, like it's a total workout.
I was trying to look up what he was doing within his 19 years of retirement because I just wanted to like know if he was like doing training still in between, and all of that came up was like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight and stuff like that, and the amount of training he was doing beforehand. There was one thing that said like he was on and off training, like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I was just hoping that there was more like data involved, like people actually cared about those stats.
No, just
But
you, my friend.
yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, if you saw videos of him training in between the years of him retired versus the Jake Paul fight, I guess that has to say something.
Like, yeah. So let me see if I can find like the one I'm like looking for. I think I did. So
Oh,
yeah, this might have been for his fight. Yeah, it was last year.
come
But
on.
hey, man,
Bad
I,
intel.
time
Bad
time.
intel John, that's your new name.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Yeah. I'm technically supposed to be bitch boy today because of the
No,
bet.
technically you're not because we didn't. You didn't lose.
Well, I don't know. I think that's like a John thing because we were doing like this when we were texting and the Tyson fight was coming up. We were like, "What's your prediction, man? What's going on? What do you think?" And we kind of had the same initial prediction of it's gonna go all the rounds, and but the judges are gonna call it. And I said Tyson. I think you said Tyson too. Yeah.
It's yeah. I wanted Tyson to win, but I'm pretty sure Jake Paul's going to win.
Yeah. Well, you were right about that. After I said my prediction, I was like, I'm gonna say some like stuff that I would wish would happen. So I said it's gonna be an explosive start, like first round explosion, second round is when it tapers off.
Hmm.
And I was like, eighth round, there's gonna be a knockout. And it's gonna be Tyson knocking out Jake. Jake might get back up and they'll finish the rest. But then you were like, "You want to bet?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." Fucking knockout eighth round. Mike Mike Tyson knocks out Jake Paul. You're like, okay. Whoever loses is called bitch boy on the next podcast episode.
All right, well then, bitch boy, pull up the tab I'm showing.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like, I don't want this. But yeah, so that's him training like
Yeah.
literally a year ago, and like I think this is another one I've seen. But don't get me wrong, this is all fucking. You gotta face the God of War,
They need
man.
a bigger room. It was okay, but you don't know what you got in store.
But
He
yeah,
looks
all right. But yeah.
he looks way better in those videos than he looked at the actual fight.
No, exactly. So like it could be like I'm saying, like it could be like fake. It could be all like place. Like okay, like we got him in makeup. We got him for these 30 seconds. Let's get him like give it all you got, Mike. Fucking gives it all he's got, and then he's done for an hour. And then he comes back for that second part of the video, and they're like, "All right, you were in this position. Let's move to this one and stuff. It's in the same ring and shit." Like it could be all staged and fake.
What was his like medical issue that he had when they originally announced the fight?
Don't remember. I think it might have been a heart, but
Where he has a precondition. Oh, it was an ulcer flare up.
makes sense. It was off a flight, I'm pretty sure.
When I had seen him walk out, I kind of like a conspiracy brain entered, like possessed my body, and
Uh
I was like, did they get like a did they get a like a replacement, like a lookalike? Like
huh.
he just looked completely different. Honestly, in my opinion, he just when he walked out when I first saw him, I was like, I remember Mike Tyson having more like cheeks, and I was like, damn, he looks so different. And throughout the whole fight, he still looked, different to me.
I could say that though too. Like he definitely did look different.
I just felt like as soon as he like the walkout happened, I was like, it changed my mood about what my predictions were. I was like, because we were doing the predictions during Paul's walkout, which
Yeah,
was him coming out on a freaking
in
I
that
don't know.
fucking chopped up limo or whatever, that fucking bullshit thing. It's not the WWE dog.
Yeah. No, he treated it like the WWE. And did you see he had like doves in the back of the vehicle and stuff?
Oh yeah, I saw all that showcase.
And he played
I'm
the
just
song that like plays in The Hangover, the
yeah, yeah.
I can feel it humming in the air
Well, 'cause I'm pretty sure
tonight.
he did it because of the Mike Tyson scene.
Yeah. A
Like,
lot of it was just like callbacks. Maybe the car was a callback, but I think I spelled it out quite nicely in my text message when I said it was just a 12-year-old's wet dream.
yeah, no, it is. It literally is. It's like a kid grew up and was like, "I'm gonna fight my hero," and then fought him
Yeah.
and won.
Yeah, dude, but like when I saw Tyson walk out, that's when like my mood changed about it. I was like, ah, dude, as soon as he came out, I was like,
Yeesh.
oh man, he is just like a fucking old man.
I love it at the end though when they're like interviewing him and he's like, "All right, do you think you'll fight again?" I don't know, probably and stuff. And then like, dude, I've seen so many things or like are just like guys sitting there just like tell him no. Tell somebody's got to tell Mike no.
No, he needs to fight people that aren't in their fucking prime 20 to 30-year-olds, you
Yeah,
know? If he was gonna fight more people, he needs to like fight.
get an old man league going.
Dude, yeah.
If you
How,
die in the ring,
dude, how old is fucking McGregor, you know? Like I
I'm pretty
probably
sure
not.
he's probably reaching his 40s. I think.
It's either 30s or 40s, but like that could be something. Like it has to be before Tyson turns like 60. I feel like
After seeing what I saw, McGregor would kill Tyson.
why isn't Tyson like a spokesperson for these boxing events, dude? That'd be so fucking funny.
That's why probably they're just like
Yeah,
we don't want to be a laughing stock. We don't need fucking good old Lisp McGee over here.
that's not even the issue. Come on. Lisps. I've got a lisp.
Since when?
I don't have a Tyson lisp. I have a when I'm drinking, the lisp really comes out.
It's slurring your words in a lisp ain't a thing. The same thing. That's way different.
No, I think Mike Tyson would be a good spokesperson, not just because he is unfiltered, but in a good way. He just says it plainly.
Like oh yeah, like a plainly almost rousing.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even want rousing. I just want because so when he was remember at the end when I like he was answering questions and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, Tyson's like real for what he's saying right now. That's the type of like conversation like I want to hear between a spokesperson and a boxer. I don't want to hear like, oh, will you box again? What do you think of the fight? Like I want somebody that's like has history within boxing.
Once you took that first punch to the face, I know you're feeling, "I don't wanna do this right now." How did you feel? How did you get that gumption to do this right now?
It was funny because it was like big questions like, well, I mean, one of them was, "Will you box again?" And he was like, "I don't know. I'm old, man. Uh, maybe if it was like the right person." And then he like, "Maybe if I box this guy back here, Logan Paul."
Yeah.
Like that was funny,
Yeah.
dude.
"I'll kill you."
I'll kill you, dude. Are you
I
kidding
love
me?
his face, though, his just, like, wide ass eyes, he's just like, "Nope.
Yeah.
No."
Let's say one of our favorite moments about the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. My favorite moment was within either the first or second round. There was a part where Paul goes went for a jab. Tyson ducks, bobs, and comes in. And there's that moment you can see it where Paul twists, puts his faces his back, and well, mostly his side is towards Tyson, but is like forming his back towards him. And Tyson is like right up there in the pocket with his both his fists are down, and he could have like gave it to him like, but for some reason there was like a stop, there was like a pause, like Tyson was like, maybe Tyson didn't saw his back and was like, I don't want to hit his back.
Yeah, I don't wanna destroy his fucking kidneys, liver.
That was my favorite moment because I saw that was within the first couple rounds, and I was like, oh fuck, maybe Tyson still has it, bro. Like he fucking held back. That's when I was like conspiracy thinking, and I was like, dude, he's just waiting for the last round. Because there was the moments where you were like, oh, like the announcer was talking about his legs, and I was like, oh, he's old, and he was just kind of like, staying in the center, just like letting Paul like do all these heavy swings, tiring himself out. And I was just like, he's waiting for the last round, bro. He's gonna explode in the last round. But then, like, yeah, there was no explosion.
No.
There
No.
was moments where you thought an explosion was happening, and then it was just like,
That was a good one because I thought we were talking about the same moment for a second. Because it was a similar, like, flurry where, like, Jake punched and Mike, like, ducked his way out of it, but he actually, like, hit him in the chin, and then, like, Jake, like, you see his eyes just get, like, hella big, and then, like, looks at fucking Tyson, and then he goes, like, and shakes his head with his
yeah,
tongue out, and I'm just like, "Dude, you felt that one." Like, I was just like, that one surprised the fuck out of you. But, yeah, that was my favorite part. I was just like, "Okay, like, maybe Mike has something left in him." Or no, this was after, and I'm just like, so he tagged him a good couple times. But, yeah, overall, my favorite part was his ass.
yeah. Overall, was his ass.
Like,
Yeah.
straight up 100%. Like, it got me laughing the hardest. I rewound it and watched it. That literally was worth the me sitting there for a while and just drinking and watching it.
So viewer, if you haven't watched it yet, I say watch it. It's there's some good fighters in the beginning. The end fight is still exciting. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a bad.
So, I think you should do a drinking game from it.
Oh, do you, oh, okay. I didn't know about this.
No, I was like, no, I just thought of it because I was
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna watch it, like, might as well make it some fun and like nothing too crazy. I was just like, just take a drink anytime like Jake Paul, Mike Tyson is mentioned, and he's like, what?
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Nothing
I,
to nothing
I
to get you
I
drunk or
can't
anything.
think of rules right now, but
Oh,
goddamn,
okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know
but
if you had read something. Sorry. I
no, I
didn't mean
did
to put
not.
you on the spot.
No,
Yeah.
but I do have another question of the week in a sense.
Okay.
If we want to
Oh,
continue doing
I
that
like
shit.
this. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's supposed to be a multi-person game, but I think this will be good for just the both of us. Is monkey paw? It's a game called Monkey Paw, like a Monkey Paw's Wish. You go around the room, one person says what they wish for, the next person says, like, turns it bad. So we can do that. You could start it off, ask me, or ask you for a wish, what you wish for.
Okay. I could start off with a wish.
All right. What would you wish for, dog?
I want to be in the right position, like my dream position in IT, and making $250,000 a year.
All right, dude, this is easy. You're single.
Okay.
You
Damn,
get
that
divorced.
you get to. All right. Yeah, we're divorced, but we're still like partnered in the same house.
Nah, I took half your shit.
Fuck,
You would
dude.
have you'd have double what you have.
I don't even have what I have.
I love that. I don't even have what I have.
Okay, now your turn.
Hmm. Now this is hard when you know there's going to be a negative, but you just don't know what negative it's going to be.
Yeah.
Um, world hunger is gone.
You poop the bed. You poop the bed every night.
For world hunger being gone, I'll take that, dude. I love that. Just wait for you poop it. You shit the bed.
You shit the bed.
You bed shitter.
You're not even in the bed and you shit your bed.
Every time you poop, it ends up in your bed.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's so much worse.
World hunger, you little bitch.
I couldn't think of anything. I'm thinking of stuff now. Calm the fuck down. I'll think of something better. Don't yell at me, Dad.
I wish to not need sleep without any side effects, like medical and health side effects. Let's just say that so it's not so broad.
I know. I was just like, I can think of other side effects.
Yeah.
You can no longer taste food.
Fuck. All right.
Because you imagine that? Because it's like now I have so much time to do things.
Yeah.
Can't taste food.
If I had that much time and then I lose
How are we making so much food?
I would just use all my extra time to try to like develop a way to taste again.
There's got to be a way to kickstart this shit.
Yeah.
Like WD-40 straight to the mouth. Just come on, loosen the gears.
Yeah. Okay, your go.
I wish anybody could teleport to the destination they wanted to go instead of driving.
Okay. So it's like one of those moments where the easiest answer is to be like, yeah, you teleport, but it only works like once.
You're half in one place.
You come out as like a flesh mist on the other side.
God damn it.
But I want to say something different, but that's such a good one too. Okay. No. You can teleport, but okay. Every time you do it,
Yep.
you have that like travel sickness, like
motion, like sickness, just throw up and shit. Like,
yeah, and it has to last like 3 to 5 days.
ooh, fuck.
Okay. So I make $250,000 a year in the IT position that I would dream of, but I'm single
Yep.
and ready to mingle. Come on. What's up?
I got this much money. I could afford some shit now.
I would just be in my room. I wouldn't go
Playing
anywhere.
games, yeah.
Yeah, no, editing podcasts and then like yeah.
Even more.
Being like, "Hey John, let's record another one. Come on."
Let's do it. I'm just like, dude, I got life. Not anymore, bitch.
Yeah, not anymore.
I own you.
I actually can buy you that computer and make you edit videos now. Now we can
Literally,
double production.
Literally, it's just fucking here one day. It's just like, I sent you a gift.
Yeah.
Can't even return it. Son of a bitch.
So, and then I don't have to sleep. but I can't taste
Taste
anything.
thing. Yep. Mine was end world hunger, but I shit my bed anytime I poop.
Yeah.
The second one was um did we just do it?
Like
Instantly travel, but you get the motion sickness for 5 days. That the little
3
dice
days. It
goblin.
was like 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days that the little dice goblin rolls. I love the idea of him just like popping out after you get to your destination. He's like, let's see what you get.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just throws a dice. Wah, wah.
What the fuck?
You get the shits.
Shit. I would say for my last one, fuck.
Right? It's
If
hard
I
to
can,
think of like 3 wishes that you know something bad's going to happen with.
I would want the plans to create the perfect printer that basically fits every user's needs and isn't a fucking bullshit ass scam where the ink cartridges cost more than the initial printer.
Yeah.
That's what I wish for. And that I will own that company and nothing goes wrong within that company. And that I actually am not single.
I use that one. I'll go with something different.
No, I just the plans and the abilities to make and produce this printer.
All right. So here's the thing. To be able to get this stuff, you kind of sold your soul to God. And for that, every other thing that is printed on there comes to life.
Yeesh. Oh no! Printing out two hot babes
I said every other.
kissing me. All
I
right,
never
let's.
said they would do things. It's just they came alive.
Oh, but it's just what I wrote. Sorry, it was just like a project I
I
needed.
already
It
have
was
a
for
fan
work. It was
fiction.
for work.
It's for work. Where you working, dog? Where can I sign me up for a job?
Well, I'm working on you minding your own business. How about that? All right, what's your
Damn,
third
dog.
wish?
Uh, damn, I just had it.
You
My
pee your
third wish
pants.
would be to for technology and nature to be intermingled to where we didn't rely on technology so much and that we were more in attune with nature. But there was still like good like we still have good technology, but we just have better connection to nature and we have it like more in our everyday lives.
Okay, granted, but you guys never, the human race never figures out how to mitigate wildfire
Fuck.
in any shape or form. You guys are like
We
plugging in
haven't
wooden
learned,
computers, like
haven't haven't figured out temperature control yet.
yeah.
Just fucking in the summer, just everything goes up in flames.
Nature and technology, they're like intermingled. Yeah, enjoy your wooden computer, idiot.
You could still have fucking aluminum composite. You could still have fucking different fucking metals and
Yeah.
alloys,
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but
but rude. No, I get the. I love the fucking wood computers though. I'm just like, I didn't even think about that. Like
yeah.
that's what it is though. Like it's wood computers and everything catches on fire. It's not what I think. That's what it turns into.
Yeah, I think you meant what you were probably thinking was more of just like we figure out solar technology, we figure out like wind turbine
But
technology to
that's the
like
thing. That's the thing with the monkey paw thing is like what I wished for and what I got. Two
yeah.
different things.
Hey,
I
this
feel
has
it.
been the A2J podcast.
Thanks for sitting with us tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. I was
Yeah.
your host, Axel. This was my co-host John.
Sleep tight, kitties.
In the past I have said mean things to you at the end of these episodes. I'm gonna say something nice. Your shirts are worn. Goodbye.